YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2001. Yeah, it's been a minute. I think it's been almost 2 months, at least, since the last time I played this game. And I want to progress because I'm still not that far. This has been our best horse on screen, as you can see right here. 5-year-old mare and Scabbard Speed. I really need to remember to write down the pedigrees. I hate that in this game you can't track the pedigrees. From breeding, it's the same way in Gallop Racer 3, so you have to like manually remember it. Write it down, which I need to be doing that. Anyway, she's from Scabbard out of another horse I can't remember. I'll have to backtrack. She's actually doing pretty well. She's 25 starts, 13 wins, and 2 grade 1s. So if we even look at her last 10, so yeah, she's actually finished in the top 3, 19 of her 25 starts. So we've been doing consistent with her, except for a last place finish in a grade 3. No idea what happened there last year, but she's been doing well. She'll be awesome for breeding. Got to get a stud, and I think that's what I'm saving money for. So that's our 5-year-old mare. She's only C ranked Scabbard Speed, and we have D ranked filly, 4-year-old filly Mystery Night. She's from Mystery and Something Night. Like I said, I need to, starting now, I'm going to write down the pedigrees for our horses just because I can't remember. She's not bad in her own right, but still not as many wins. No grade 1s, 17 lifetime starts, 4 wins, and 11 finishes in the top 3 out of her 17 starts. So she's been very consistent on that 1/10th place finish as of last year, but otherwise she's always finishing at least 5th or better at the minimum. So typically she's in the money. She has a slow spurt, so it takes her a while to get going. And Scabbard Speed I can hold for a little bit. Alright, let's just go ahead and get into it, because I think the horses I want to acquire, they're like 150,000 minimum, or 190K in the case of Mr. Bojangles. This is the type of stud I would like, ideally. But again, they're so high cost. So I think we still have a bit of grinding to do. Because I really can't think of any other way to get a decent stud unless I luck up with maybe going to a lower tier in the catalog and you just find a steal of a stud that maybe the game is undervalued. But I don't know if that's the route I want to go. So Mystery Night will be kicking off today. 8 furlong open contest here. She is the favorite. Pretty competitive field as well. So, we'll see how this goes. There's our girl, Mystery Night. Yeah, really need to find a decent stud. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because it's like Gallop Racer 3, it's so hard to earn money in this game if you don't have a horse that's winning consistently or placing consistently. So I have no idea how that's going to go. Great start, though, for Mystery Night. She gets out like a rocket. I'm using this camera angle just to get a feel for the field. And it's one thing I do like about this game with the changes in camera angles. Like, I wish Gallop Racer 2004 or 2003 had a camera angle similar to that, but they don't. So, tis what it is. Alright, fast pace 46 and 7 at the half. And she has a slow spurt, so I need to get her going a lot sooner. But I'll hold. Now we'll go. Here we go. Save the whip. We are the favorite, so this should be a race we're able to kind of run away with. And she's pulling away without the whip, so you know what? I'm not even going to use it. 9 is still out there. 9 may need to use it because the 9 is keeping up with us. But she's just going to get that done. 5th win in her career for Miss Mystery Night. It's a done. Good win. That was a solid ride. She didn't give me any issues. Felt comfortable. We were where we needed to be, and she gets it done by about a length. 94 rider eval. We'll take it. But yeah, I might just need to switch the catalogs every month just to see what horses pop up. Maybe I can find a steal. I would rather wait until I have enough money, but like, it's a grind, man. Do I even have horses? Do we have horses to use for breeding? I didn't even think about that. Maybe we do. All we have is fillies and mares and brood mares. We don't have any boys at all. Water walking's still back here, which you see she's average at best. And same thing with lucky timing. They're both D-ranked horses. Like if you were to do breeding, you would have to find a stud that would make it worthwhile, but oh man. This game and Gallop Racer 3 are really challenging. I understand why people don't really like to play it, but okay, I'm in the aim high category. This is slightly better, but I think I definitely dropped. Let me see. What tier is that? So aim high are A-ranked horses. Top of USA is S. See, I think it's going to be too expensive for me to get a horse in the S category, but A would be good because I got Scabbard from A. So if I could get another decent A-ranked horse, stud, 2 studs, that might be all right for us. Higher to win, long distance horse, 10 to 16 furlongs. I'm going to take a look at everybody. Ali Babel. Babel? Let's look at this guy. Not bad. Decent growth. Well, he'll peak in about a year and a half, so not a lot of time with him. He costs $330 a week. He's all right. We'll see. Off fear. You're pretty much evened out. 9 to 13 furlongs. Later growth type. So we could get some longevity, but he only costs 110. I'm not feeling it. I want a horse that has a decent cost rating or cost price. That should tell us that he should be pretty good. Now this guy is 3-year-old colt Ali Babel. Now I don't like the braking and the conditioning. Very fast spurt, so pretty much a closer, not a deep closer. 9 to 13 furlongs, cost $630. And he doesn't have a crazy drop off. This is actually the type of stud I'd want. So I might acquire him for only $60,000. That would give us something to work with. Aristocrat, 5 to 8 furlong turf horse. Later growth type, only costs $190. I'm just not interested in any horse that's under like $300,000 or $300 for cost. Nothing said. 93 rated dirt horse, 7 to 10 furlongs. Not bad on the chart, the bar chart. 510. Also not a bad drop. Could I get both of these studs? I definitely think I want Ali Babel. He's a 97 rated on the turf. I don't think we're going to get any better than that. So this actually works out. This is kind of what I wanted. I wasn't really expecting to get horses like this. Yeah. I mean, he won't really start to majorly drop off until he's 6 years old. So this is a horse we can actually rely on. And then Nothing Said will leave us pretty broke. But you know what? I'm going to hold out. We have 4 weeks in this month, so I'm going to see how much money we can accumulate in this month. Just to make sure we have enough money, because Scabbard Speed costs... Oh, she only costs $220. How did that happen? It's kind of crazy. You look at her chart. She actually peaked at 3 years old, and she's still obviously doing pretty well, so I guess we kind of lucked up. 7 to 11. Yeah, let's go ahead and toss her. Let's try her in the Niagara grade too. That'd be a big race for her to win or at least place in. Mystery Knight will get her going again as well. Her cost is only $190. I might be all right getting that other stud. I probably should pick him up, right? Mystery Knight. She runs 8 to 11. Let's try her out in a grade 3. She is a turf horse, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll get her going in a grade 3 today, see how she handles that. Just trying to get as much money as we can this week. Then our newest stud, Ali Babel, 9 to 13 on the turf. Probably get him in an open at the end of the month. Run him 9 furlongs in an open, see how he adjusts to that. I think I might acquire that other stud. think we'll just have enough money to make it to next month. So having these two studs, that would give us some quality boys to work with when it comes to breeding at some point when we want to retire Scab at Speed. But looking at this guy, Nothing Said, creative name to say the least. He costs 510. I think he'll be worth it. Technically, both of the colts I'm acquiring have about the same growth type, and he's actually a dirt horse. That might work out a little bit better for us. So let's go ahead and pick him up. 1930 is all we got left. That should be enough, and this is if we don't win any races this week. I'm pretty sure we will. So Nothing Said, let's get him in a race. He runs 7 to 10 furlongs on the dirt. Should be plenty of races for him. We can start him off in an open today, and I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so 2 good pickups. Yeah, I guess trying to look for those S-ranked horses is going to be a little bit more difficult. But if I can get stronger quality horses from breeding within the next year that we can obviously use to race in the bigger staked races, the bigger grade ones, and get those bigger prize pools, it'll be a lot easier to grind our money up to the point of trying to get S and double S and the highest tier horses in this game. But we'll stick with these 4, 2 boys, 2 girls. Probably, these will probably be the breeding pairs, honestly. Ali Babel, Nothing Said for the colts to serve as sires to Scab at Speed and our other filly who's about to be a mare, Mystery Night. Nothing Said, up in his debut, he is the heavy favorite. No chance for anybody else in this race. Really excited to see how he handles this. There he is. Head to toe. I love this presentation. I know I say it every time I play this game, but like, seriously, they introduced this in this version of the game, technically the second Gallop Racer game in the series. Then they took it out for 2003 and 2004, and then they brought it back in for 2006. Just goes to show you, the Gallop Racer games are really quite different over the longevity of the series. Not one game is the same. It's literally as if different companies within Tecmo worked on these games. Good start for Nothing Said, though. He gets out like a rocket. When he push to the front, we're going to try to hug the rail here. Great start. Great start already. We are the heavy favorite. Apparently nobody else in this field has a chance. So I would like for somebody else to kind of take the lead, but we're going to stick to the rail. Just want to make sure we don't get overtaken. But I was hoping that horse wasn't going to try to slide in front of us. They didn't. Mid-pace, 48 flat at the mile. Half mile, I should say. Keep Nothing Said to the rail. Not going to do anything yet. Now we're going to go. Now we're going to go. Now we're going to push. Furlong and a half for Nothing Said. Get him on the whip. See if he can pull away. And he is pulling away. Half a furlong left to go. Nothing Said. It's going to go ahead and cruise on. Win his first race for us on the dirt. Let's go. Breaks his maiden. Easy money. Pretty simple ride. Can't really say I can feel the horse's potential 100% because that was an easier class, easier field. So once we move him up in class, I'll really be able to judge how he'll respond. But he was able to put them away by 2.5 lengths. Not the best rider eval, mainly because I did allow the other horses to overtake us for the lead. So that probably wasn't something he was super happy with. But did what we needed to do. And he got it done. He also has a really fast spurt, so I probably need to be holding him in the stretch a lot longer. Anyways, good win. That's exactly what we needed. Now we move on to a grade 3 in the Bahamas with Mystery Night, our 4-year-old filly. She has no chance today. It's kind of disappointing. I can't recall. I don't think she's actually back to 100%. Moving her up in class as well. I thought she could handle grade 3s. I think she has placed at a few, but apparently no chance today, probably because of her current state of conditioning. So we'll have to be mindful of that going forward. Go ahead and move her over. Okay. Here we go. So again, with her, our goal is always to try to finish 5th or better. That at least guarantees we win some money. She's done that most of her career. I think she'll be a decent broodmare. Give us a decent horse. As long as we use her with the right stud. It's always the main key. Okay. We'll get her going. Let's see how she fights. Furlong and a half. Down the stretch we come in the grade 3 Bahamas with Mystery Knight. She is not going to get up there for the win, but she is fighting tough. Will she get up there for a top 5? And no, it seems the rest of the field's actually just too good for her. She'll finish 8th. Better than her odds projected in a field of 14, but not for anywhere close to a money finish. And just don't celebrate, the goofball. Give us a 70 rider eval for that. Don't know what they wanted me to do differently. She clearly was not really in the position to win that race or have a better effort. It's the best she could do. So, Scabbard Speed, 5-year-old mare, our best horse. She's finally back up. In a grade 2, the Niagara Stakes, one of my favorites on the turf for the grade 2. She also has long shot odds. Do I really need to be running both of these girls in opens? I mean, I know Scabbard's past her peak, but my goodness, like... Maybe she'd have better odds in a grade 3, but if not, I might have to stick to opens for these girls. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, didn't mean to do it. Why did that happen? She can run anywhere. Oh, no. Don't go crazy, Scabbard. Okay. I almost blew that. Almost blew that. So we can run her literally anywhere. Which is awesome. Just going to move her to the inside here, but yeah, the main thing in this game is to not be tempted to put your horses in races that they're just not capable of winning or doing well in. It's to put your horses in the races where you can guarantee consistent money results. If that's just opens, you got to stick your horses to opens. If it's grade 3s, stick them to grade 3s. I know the mistake I've made while playing this game is trying to put my horses in races that they just, again, aren't in the position to win, or they can no longer win. In this case of Scabbard Speed, she was doing well in grade 3s, grade 2s, grade 1s, but that was earlier in her career. Now that she's past her prime, she's about to be 6 years old, she is no longer in that position, and we have to be sensible with the races we put her in. So we'll see how she fights here today. Keep driving. Come on, Scabbard. Keep driving. Furlong left to go down the stretch. She's making a strong effort here. Scabbard Speed could get up there for 3rd place, but she's going to just finish in 4th, and that's a good effort. That's a good effort for a horse that was supposed to finish, I think, down in 9th or 10th. So she still got it in her. That tells me maybe grade 3s would be ideal. Grade 3s for Scabbard Speed. If we can grind out grade 3 victories every week or every other week, that could add up. So we will get some points at least. Yeah. That'll help. Yeah, Scabbard Speed was rated pretty high when we got her, I remember. So, just gonna have to be smarter about the races I put her in at the end of the day. Don't force the issue. 7 to 10 on the dirt for nothing said. Get him back in another open. We'll just grind these out. I think that makes sense until he starts carrying a handicap. Wins are important. Wins are important. Yeah, the higher staked races matter, but again, if you can't like finish 3rd or better in those races, it's kind of pointless to focus on them, right? It's not ideal, you know. It's not ideal in the slightest. All right, here we go. Open contest here, 9 furlongs, 3-year-old colts with 1 3-year-old filly. Ali Babel, heavy favorite in today's field. I'll let the post parade go through, and I will be right back. All right, that's most of the post parade. Let's get into it. It's an okay start for Ali Babel here in this 9 furlong contest. Our first time working with him. See how he responds. But yeah, I'm all about just trying to stack the wins. I think that'll make a bigger difference for our horses long term. Because I've certainly made a bad habit of putting my horses in races that are just a little bit outside of their means and capabilities, and then it's not really helping us, it's not helping them. You know, I got to be reasonable. We'll get to that point where we can have a consistent grade 1 horse for a while. Scabbard Speed, our mare we ran on, she was that horse in the last race. She was a consistent grade 1 horse. She just, now I think her stats are just at a point where she can't handle those races anymore. Late surge from Ali Babel. Oh, look at this dude roll. Ali Babel absolutely rolling, man. He's gone. Ali Babel is gone. And that's game. He is going to finish that nice and easy. At the end, did not mean the whip. That keeps happening when I tap the analog stick. I know that's an open, and he's clearly at the minimum a grade 2 horse, but still, that's a great first time out victory, breaking his maiden. So safe to say the Colts were worth the pickup. We got them both wins on their first day. So I'm actually glad that I did that and I didn't hesitate, because we certainly needed them. So yeah, great first win there for Ali Babel. Our cost is $16.10 a week. All right, so we are in the clear. Nut Inside's ready to go. Scabbard Speed should be ready to go next week. I'll drop her to a grade 3, see how she handles that. Keep up Spring, see, that's tempting. The grade 1s are always open, but it's like you shouldn't be putting your horse in that race. I know better. Grade 2, that's tempting, but clearly she's kind of out of the means of that. I'm going to run her in a grade 3. 10 furlongs, see if that dropping class helps her out a bit more. Get a quick save in here just to make sure I don't lose the horses we just got. But yeah, so excited to see what it will be like when we actually can start winning titles and doing whatever is essentially the equivalent of beating this game or getting to the highest races in this game. We're nowhere near that. Not even close. I don't even think I've gotten a title for a single horse in this game, so we still have a ways to go, which is good. Which is good. That means there's still a lot to figure out. Nothing said. Our only dirt horse. He's back up in an open. Favoritism, strong favoritism once again. I will move him up in class to a grade 3 or a grade 2. Or a grade 1 if there is a available one that suits his distance. But until those pop up, grade 3s and grade 2s will be the next steps, obviously. Well, it's a good start for Nothing Said from the outside post of 13. Just going to go ahead and try to move him to the inside. He wants to go for the lead every time. I'm trying to tell him that's not where we're supposed to be. Right here is our spot. All right. So settled in much better this time. And I keep forgetting, I think he has a really fast spurt. Him or Ali Babel, I can't remember. Maybe it's Ali Babel? But I will save Nothing Said. I'll make sure we keep him right where we need to. Now we'll go. Now we'll go. See how he runs here? Yeah, he's not as explosive in the stretch as Ali Babel, but he can push through. And he's going to go ahead and clear that. Win number 2. Like, for him to get such strong favoritism, he certainly doesn't seem as powerful as Ali Babel, and I know he's not. And our odds are indicating that we should be winning these races by, like, huge margins, but that's not happening. I'll have to double check what his spurt is. I don't know if I need to be getting him out sooner or what. Maybe I'm holding him too long. All right. Scabbard Speed will be ready to go. All right, let me check you out. Nothing Said. Your spurt. Okay, average spurt. Guess he's just not that fast, but he's still growing too. He won't be at his peak until he's 4.5. So this time next year is when he'll be at his peak. So still need to be a little bit patient with him. Ali Babel, he does have the explosive spurt. They both have the same growth type, so his cost has already jumped up to 680. 550 for nothing said here. Skyvid speed's 190, so is Mystery Knight. We're looking good though, feeling good with everybody, so no complaints really. Mystery Knight is ready to go again, and so is Ali Babel. 8 to 11 furlongs for her on the turf. Keep her in opens. I feel like that's all she can really run right now. She peaked as well, does she not? Yeah, she peaked early too, so. Ali Babel, 98 rated. He's still getting stronger, so he will be an over 100 eval horse. That's great. So if there's a grade 2, which the San Pablo today is probably our best bet with him, and that's what I'll do. See how he handles this. All right, I'll take a quick break and we'll get into the next race. All right, we are back. Ali Babel up in this grade 2, still the favorite. That's a good sign. So he's quite clearly a grade 1 horse. So when I can get him in a grade 1, I will. But until then, let's just try to stack some wins here and build a good record with them. There we go. Often winning. Oh my goodness! Wow, Eric. Wow. Often winning in the grade 2 San Pablo Stakes. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was not ideal. I'm trying to drop him. Why are you in the yellow, dude? This is where you want to be. You're fine. So we are the favorite here. We know he has an explosive turn of foot, so I can pretty much hold. But are you already whipping? You are. There's 5 furlongs left in the race. What are you doing? Okay, this guy wants to go crazy. That's fine. I will. Didn't mean to bump. Gosh, that's why I did not want that to happen, but he's fine right now. You have a long way to go. Start to move him up. I think the rail is open, I hope. Can't really tell. Long way to go in the great... the rail's not open. I'm going to have to bump a horse or something. I hate doing that, but it's the only way you can get through when there's no space. And I messed this race up for him. Oh, man. Yeah. Awful race. I want to redo that so bad. Golly. 5th place somehow. Like, what a disaster. What? Something told me I was way too far back, but I was hopeful the rail was going to be open, and it wasn't. Gosh. Ugh. Terrible. What a waste of a race, man. I'm sure we could have won that. Where's my last save? 5-1. So a whole... Yeah, that's a couple of weeks. It's so annoying. I hate having races like that where I'm just acting like an absolute idiot. Could have kept the undefeated streak going for who knows how long, and gosh, I hate when I do that. I hate it. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it. It just happens. Mystery Knight, long shot odds again. Like, I don't get it. Man. Every video, I always feel like I have a race that I want back so bad, and that's one of them. Man, that's so annoying. Now I'm just going to have to really up my gamesmanship here and ensure I do not have a race like that again with him. I was too far back. That's still asking so much of the horse. Like, I don't know why I think I can get away with that sometimes. I feel like I've done that on a very few horses, and I got spoiled by that. And now I just think any really good horse that has heavy favoritism can make it happen. But it's like, no, you still need to be in a decent distance. We were, 12 to 15 lengths off the lead, and we had to navigate traffic. That just was stupid. Utterly stupid. Come on, Mystery. Mystery Knight, come on, my girl. Let's have a good run here. Well, she's certainly doing a lot better than what her odds says she should. She's going strong. She will finish 4th. And she was not supposed to be anywhere near there, so we'll take it. So, I mean, she's consistent. She finds a way on most occasions to finish in the top 5. She gets it done there. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That race is going to bother me so much. I'm going to talk about it like half the episode because it's just a wasted opportunity. Scabbard Speed, she's up in a grade 3. She still has bad odds. She's expected to finish like second to last. I don't know why they're giving them such terrible odds. Like, I wonder if it's just because they're past their prime. Does this game have bias of horses that are still running years after their prime? Like, even if they're still good enough to win, they just give them long shot odds because they figure, oh, this horse is way past their prime. They're not going to stand a chance. Like, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. At least in Gallop Race or the other games, for the most part, if your horse is still good enough to win, they'll give you the favoritism sometimes, or they'll at least give you decent odds. Like, these girls are way past their prime, and now it's just basically saying, yeah, they stand no chance. And they've defied the odds, so I'll take that with a pinch of salt, but yeah. I gotta live and learn, though. If I have bad races, like, that's just more of a reminder to not do the stupid things I do. I get comfortable when I get good results, and then I feel like that's when a mistake happens. And I barely touched that horse. The contact in this game is so tricky to navigate. Like, your horse will naturally drift out anyways. You don't even have to, like, move your controller and you can still end up bumping a horse. It's kind of crazy. Okay, want to hold. Now let's go, Scabbard Speed. Let's go. See if she has a run in her. Down the stretch we come with Scabbard Speed. She is making an impression on the field, taking her time. Is there a top 3 finish in here? She's looking strong. Half a furlong left to go. It's a real grinder down to the line, and we're just going to get up there for 4th. So it might be back-to-back 4th place finishes with both of our girls, and it is. Hey, I'll take it. The game is saying we're supposed to be finishing second to last, so these are good efforts. I'll take that any day. Any day. We will, yes indeedy. So some good results there. Nothing Said's ready to go again on the dirt. 7 to 10 furlongs. Not running him in either of those 2 races. An open. Actually, let's try him on to grade 3 now. I'm going to see what he's like. Yeah, see what he's like in a grade 3. Ellie Babel. Got to get you ready again, brother. Totally messed up your last race. That is my fault. Wasted opportunity at that grade 2. I'll hold him off just to wait until he's ready to go again, but man. Those will sting. Always do. Alright, he's ready to go now. Think he can run today, hopefully. I need to redeem myself as quickly as possible. I'll run 10. We'll carry a handicap. Not too much. I think we will. I could be wrong, but we're in year 10 in this game. In the 6th month. So we're actually only halfway through the season. We still have a long way to go for year 10 here. All right, who's up first? Yes, Ali Babel. Redeem ourselves. Oh, nothing said. My bad. Up in the Unicorn Grade 3 Stakes. Annie is the favorite, still by heavy margins. Rude Angel is here. Sloppy conditions on the dirt. And great start for Nothing Said. He gets out like a rocket. See what the rest of the field ends up doing. Try to catch up to us. Okay. Well, this is where he needs to be, so I'm pretty happy with this. Move him over slowly since this game's sensitivity to contact is outrageous. I feel like you could blow on another jockey or something, and then the game would consider it contact, you know? Like you're trying to blow a candle out. You could literally do that to a jockey or a horse, and the game will be like, whoa, watch out there. It's like, oh my gosh, we're not even touching. Relax. You know? Yeah, Nothing Said has like an average spurt, so I really don't know when to get him going. Guess I should go now. He's got plenty left in the tank. Let's go. Overtime, my boy. Overtime. Now, this is a much better looking spurt here today. Nothing Said powering through in the grade 3 unicorn. And Nothing Said is going to keep his undefeated streak alive. He's going to remain 3 for 3 on the year. Let's go, my boy. Yeah, he's a solid dirt horse for sure, man. Keep moving him up in class. See how he continues to evolve. But I'm getting no issues from him so far. Awesome grade 3 win. Let's go. And the good thing is about using him for breeding with one of the two future brood mares, we might be able to get a horse with a good rating on turf and dirt. That will give us a lot of flexibility to run more races and hopefully win more races as well. Now, it's redemption time with Ali Babel. He is the favorite as he should be. Tighter field. It's a grade 3. We messed up the grade 2. Let's try to redeem ourselves at least in this grade 3 for him. Ready? Go! There we go. So it is a decent start for Ali Babel here. And we're going to go ahead and hold him back because he doesn't want to be anywhere near the front. So we'll let these horses do what they need to do. And, yep, he's pretty set right here. Okay, note to self, Eric. Do not wait till the last minute to get this guy moving. In fact, I probably should keep him a little bit closer. I'm running him as a closer. Probably shouldn't do that just to make sure I keep him in contention. Now, the rail is open now. It officially is. Unless that horse moves to the inside, the rail, I think, is open. Fast pace, 59-4. We're rolling here in this grade 3. Yeah, this is much better. This is what I should have done with him in that grade 2, and for some reason I didn't do that, so. Okay, keep him on the move. Keep him on the move. Rail should be open. If it's not, we're going to have to do what we got to do. Rail is open. Down the stretch we come. Ali Babel's going to get the inside trip to the rail. And that is much better. There's still a horse out there on the outside. The 9 horse, but Ali Babel's going to put that horse away. We're grinding, rolling. Whoa, look at the 11. What? I didn't even see that horse. We did get that, though, right? Barely. That was close. And that's because I still had to work him a little bit heading into turn 4. That horse was on a roll, but we just got there, Ali Babel. By about half a length to a neck. Gets a grade 3 victory. And that's a good one. As close as it was. Yeah, Weird Vibe, the 11 horse, was on an absolute tear on the outside. Did not see that horse at all. That was kind of scary, not going to lie to you. It was kind of scary, but rank up for both horses, both boys. That is fantastic. That's what we want. Let's freaking go. And good money as well. So that was really a good week there for both of the boys. So we raced Scabbard Speed in a grade 3 last time. She finished 4th. I need wins, though. So I guess I'm just going to have to stick her to opens, but something tells me they're going to give her handicaps in opens, which I think is ridiculous. Runner 10 furlongs in the Sunflower. Oh, no handicap. All right. Well, I guess that's where she should be. Mystery Night, the same. I'm completely fine running them in opens, especially here with Mystery Night, if that's where they need to be. Run her a mile in San Diego. Yeah, I'm completely fine with doing that if that's what will give us the best chance of winning and having success. So those were 2 grade 3 victories that essentially gave us like almost $10,000 in winnings. So maybe that's what I need to do. Grind those out, man. Get us back up to 100K so we can get another horse. We are getting stronger horses. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to win some of the races I'm winning. So we have improved, but it's taken a while. It's taken a while. Up in an open here with Scabbard Speed. The game is just completely given up on her. It doesn't matter what race I put her in. They think she does not stand a chance. She's expected to finish last. I feel so disrespected. Why is Gallop Racer always disrespecting our horses, man? Oh, this horse doesn't stand a chance. How dare you? That's basically what the game is saying. It's like, no, how dare you? This is an open, and they've given her the worst odds that she's had in this entire episode since we've started. She races in a grade 2, better odds. Grade 3, slightly better odds. Drop her to an open, they're just like, oh, she doesn't even stand a chance. This could be like a $5,000 maiden claimer race. You know, obviously she's broken her maiden, but you get the point. It could be at a race like that, an allowance race, something just really kind of minuscule that doesn't typically have like the highest competition, and they still think she stands no chance. I just think that's pure criminal. I do. I think that's really criminal, but it is what it is. I guess that's where we're at, according to the game. So, I bumped the horse. Does that count? Gosh, she was in the blue. That may have messed up her momentum. Still has a great spurt. Look at this. A furlong left to go. Here comes Scabbard Speed. I don't think a win is on for today, but she could surprise at the end, get up into the top 4. She's still going to get 4th. I could have started her sooner. The contact kind of threw me off. I didn't really even think we hit anybody, as always. That was just kind of that weird thing of like the horse drifting into us, me keeping my position as well. I wonder if that would have given her a little bit better of a run, but still. Wow. Good effort there from Scabbard Speed. Can't be mad at it. Nothing said. He's ready to go again. He's C ranked. Still improving on the dirt. Tokyo Derby. Let's go. Heck yeah. I don't think I've ever... There's still so many races I haven't won in this game. Can I check? I could go to my data. Is it personal or official? Yeah. Grade 1 data. So, yeah, we've won the Princess Cup, the Philly Cup, and the Colt Cup. That's it. And then there's still all these other exotic grade 1s we haven't even tapped into. So there's still a lot. There's still a lot of races we have yet to win. Where's the Tokyo Derby? Did I miss it? I'm not seeing it on these sheets. That's so weird. So the Tokyo Derby doesn't even pop up on here. Oh, I wonder if it's considered a special grade 1. I didn't even check that. Hall of Fame, we have nothing. Jockey data, how are we doing? 26 win percentage. In reality, that's not bad, but in this game, that's pretty low for me. I think we're at like 64% in most of our other and the other Gallop Racer titles. We're sitting 4th in the championship, which would be hard to win that until I really get the quality horses we need. So yeah, the Tokyo Derby must be a special grade 1 since it's down here. That's what I'm hoping. Either way, Alibaba will be ready to go again next week. He's still getting stronger. Just great. Another grade 3, like I said, let's just kind of grind these out. There's really no reason to deviate off of schedule if he's making these races work, right? There's really no point. Alibaba. We're running a mile in the turf in this open with Mystery Knight. They've given her better odds today. This game makes no sense. Is it the tracks themselves, the course layouts? I mean, I know that obviously makes a difference in reality, but like, does the game actually consider that? In this particular game, I'm asking. I know in Gallop Racer 03 and 04, track layout is a big thing. There are literally abilities where certain horses don't like counterclockwise or clockwise tracks. I don't think that's the case in this game because there's 0 abilities, but I could be entirely wrong. Not on the abilities part, but I could be wrong about the game not taking the track layout and everything into consideration. It's just too much of a headache to try to think about every individual track when I'm putting every single one of my horses in a race in this game. Like, it's a video game, bro. You know. I mean, she still finished well in other races where the AI still gave her bad odds on other tracks, so I'm really not even going to listen to it all that much, to be honest with you. She's got a good run. She has a potential to win here today. Great run for Mystery Knight. Can she keep pushing down the stretch we come? Furlong left to go. There is a late surge from the 3, but Mystery Knight is going to roll on to win an open, and that'll be her 6th win on the season, and I will take that any day. Like I said, she was still finishing well at other tracks where she had long shot odds, so if you ever give her odds on a track like that, and granted, there wasn't an incline there. I know the game does take that into consideration for some of these tracks. San Diego. I'm gonna try to find another open San Diego race for her. See if she gets decent odds again. That will let me know that that track is legitimately good for her. Our first grade 1 of the video. Nothing Said, our newest 3-year-old colt, dirt colt. He is the favorite. We have horses here I don't really know because this game has a lot of horses that aren't actually in the later series of Gallop Racer. German Bear, Les Vargas, Party Pony. You know, these are horses that are not in Gallop Racer 2003 and 2004. Most of them aren't. So I need to play this game enough to the point where I get very familiar with these horses and I know who they are. I've never done the Tokyo Derby in this game. This is like a legitimate first-time experience. Look at the detail. It's literally a blue sky night. In Gallop Racer 2003 and 4, the sky is like black at night. This is like legitimately blue, man. That's awesome. This game is underrated. I know it's challenging and it's not everybody's cup of tea, but this game is really underrated for its presentation, the animation, the colors, everything, man. I really like what they did with this game. Tokyo Derby, let's go. Grade 1. Nothing Said. Got to get it done. And he gets out great. And we're off in the Tokyo Derby with Nothing Said. Off to a good start here. Go ahead and move into the middle of the field here. Continue to move. It's in the green. He should settle into the blue soon. Still not in the blue yet. What do you want? Okay, now he's comfortable. Perfect positioning. Do not bump. The horse literally almost bumped us. Okay, I feel like we're running kind of fast. So I'll be surprised if it's... I was going to say, the pace feels fast. I'd be surprised if it was slow. I'd be okay with it being mid. But I'm like, this is a fast pace, man. We're moving out here. And the horse is going to kind of move over and block us. So now I'm going to have to be kind of wait and be conscious. Okay, I'm trying to get him in between the gap. Here we go. Down the stretch we come with Nothing Said. Does he have a strong push? Furlong and a half left to go. Nothing Said, still moving, still moving. We have a horse to catch on the inside, trying to catch the 5. Nothing Said is trying to work. He's trying to work. Can he get up there in time? Not going to happen. Come on, man. The 5 horse did not let up. I was trying. I was trying my hardest, man. He just couldn't get up there. Gosh, Sweet Kiwi's going to get the win. Doggone. What do they want me to do differently there? 85 eval, so that's not bad. But, man, Sweet Kiwi's a good horse. He seems to really... I guess I really have to focus on getting him out in front early. As, he had no answer. He did as best as he could, but Sweet Kiwi stayed strong, so... Like I said, that is a little bit of a bummer because That would have been awesome to get his first grade 1 win, and we were the favorite. We should have won, but the only thing I could have done was get him ahead sooner in the stretch. Thought he was going to be able to overcome, but apparently he can't drive that much in the stretch to catch up to a horse. Like, if that was Ali Babel, I think we catch that horse and we get, past him in the end, but nothing said. I guess that doesn't work for him, so that's something I have to be mindful of. Speaking of Ali Babel, he's on a grade 3 here, the favorite. So kind of easy money, carrying less weight. Let's get it done. Ah, man, that's a bummer, bro. Really wanted to win that race. We should have. Think had we not been the favorite, I would still be bothered, but probably not as bothered. I just feel like that was a race we were supposed to win, and we just couldn't get it done, man. But like I said, maybe Nothing Said has to be out in front a lot sooner. Maybe he can't settle for kind of trying to catch horses, because he has a regular turn of foot. Like, he doesn't have like I should say, he doesn't really even have like a major turn of foot. Like, he gets going at an average rate. He's not going to pick up like extreme speed, but he doesn't go super slow. He's right in between. So with a horse like that, I guess I can't expect him to work overtime and catch horses if he's not right there next to them. Okay, trying to keep Ali Babel. Okay, now we're going to go. See Ali Babel drive. I see Ali Babel, he's driving pretty nicely here. This is what Nothing Said can't do, but are we going to get there in the end, or did I start too late? Come on, Ali Babel, get up there in time. Oh, my gosh. I'm starting too late. Oh, no. I'm starting too late. My goodness. I don't want to tire the horses out, but I'm not even giving them a chance to get the win. Back-to-back second place. Oh, come on, man. It's 3 races I want back in this episode. 3. It's annoying. That's so annoying. I'm used to the horses we have in 2003 and 2004 that can make that work. Not saying these horses are bad, but they're not double S. None of these horses are double S. I've been comfortable with that, and I have to remind myself these horses are different. This game is different. I have to start a little bit sooner if I want to have a chance in the end. Oh, man, that's really a bummer. It's really, really, really a bummer. Truly thought we could have made something happen there, and it's 2 races we should have won, and I squandered. So that is very disappointing. It's so disappointing, honestly. So disappointing. Man. Well, there's nothing to do but to just try to find the next best race. That's all I can do, but doesn't mean it doesn't bother me any less. I'm going to put Mystery Knight in a 5 furlong sprint. I think that's probably not the best idea for her, but giving it a shot, so why not? Ah, man. Gosh, 3 races, all from me being a little bit too slow in the stretch. That stinks. Easy wins I'm throwing away. Now, granted, there is competition, but still. Mystery Knight. Long shot odds here in this 5 furlong sprint. Could care less. She usually does better than what the game says. I'll give her a chance. Oh, we're straight out the chute for this one as well. And she gets out like a rocket, so no problem there. No, we're working hard, my girl, but, we're in a sprint. We're already halfway through. Her stamina's dropping so crazy. She can't handle sprints at all, or can she? Does she have any fight? She still does have fight. I mean, she's dropping backwards for sure, but running very fast, very quickly, tires her out, in other words. So, man, that stinks. That stinks, but I wanted to see what she could do, so I didn't really have any expectations there. But, man, nothing you can do about that, right? Now, who's up here? Scabbard Speed and an open. Not giving her good odds. Probably just need to ignore it. Just try to get her a win or at least a top 2, top 3 finish. Slow start today. She'll be awesome for breeding, man. I hope her leg type passes down to the next horse. If I breed her and Ally Babel, we could get our first legitimate grade 1 horse with a later growth type too. Like, I want to retire them at the same time, so I'm going to keep racing both of them until I'm ready to retire them, for the most part. Scabbard Speed is much older than Ally Babel, and he's still got a lot of time. Now I think about it, by the time I want to retire him, I may have to be forced to retire her. I don't think she'll be able to race too long beyond that. She's got a really nice run off of turn 4 here. We can use that to our advantage. Oh, Scabbard Speed can still go. Look at our girl. Look at our girl run. She might be able to get up here for an open win, and she is going to do it. I finally timed it right. So close. Photo finish. I think I finally got it right there. She had a great run off of turn 4. Just held her, and then she went like a rocket. I think she just got there by a nose. Yep, just should be there by a nose. What a win. We're not supposed to be anywhere near there. Let's go. That is an awesome win for Scabbard Speed. It's just an open, but she wasn't supposed to win that, so I'll take it. 102 rider eval, our highest eval of the day. Suck on that, Gallop Racer. We need those wins. We need that money. Don't underestimate the open wins. All right, nothing said. Can't believe I dropped that Tokyo Derby with you, man. It's so annoying. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. Next opportunity. Open. Don't really want to do that. It's grade 3. It's more my speed. Yep. Grade 3 on the dirt. We'll run the Elm Stakes. And with Mr. Ally Babel. Name's kind of funny. Run him in a grade 2. Gotta redeem myself. Alright. Hopefully we can make this happen. Much better. We are getting money, slowly but surely. We've essentially gone from 1,600 up to 20,000 in this episode once we acquired the 2 studs. So we essentially have a net gain of $19,000. So it's not bad. We're moving up. Taking a while, but we'll get there. Up in the grade 2 boss of stakes with Ally Babel. Favoritism. I'm not blowing this. I'm going to make sure I keep them close, keep them competitive. And we're off. So my key is not going to be to keep him far back like a closer. It's actually going to be to keep him as close to the Proceeders as possible, but where he'll still be satisfied with his positioning. So he's not satisfied being 7th. I probably have to drop him to 8th. You still not happy, dude? Okay, he has to be 9th in a field of 14. Wow. All right. Well, I guess as long as I keep him here and then I just start moving him up when the time is right, that's what really matters. That grade 2, I messed up with him earlier. I didn't even get him going until it was, way too late in the end. I want to make sure I have space, so I'm going to move him all the way out here. Now, we're actually in contention right here, so we can wait. Now we can go. Now we can go with Ali Babel. Let's see how he rolls. Great spurt. Great turn of foot. Ali Babel now really rolling. This is what I was supposed to do in that first grade 2. 4 still there on the inside, but we're pulling away. And Ali Babel is going to grab his first grade 2 victory. That's what I needed to do. That feels a lot better. Good Redeemer. Let's go. Needed that desperately. 4 kept it close on the inside, though. Wasn't an easy race. But yes, that is exactly what we need. And what we needed for Ali Babel. We will take it. Eager Buster. 4 horse. It was close on the inside. Just got it done. Just got it done. 6,400. Let's go. Scavenge Speed and Mystery Knight both are ready to roll again as well. Only 8 more races for Scavenge Speed. Keep her in opens because, again, I think any other race will be too hard for her to actually win. So 10 furlongs, we'll try to run her here in an open. Mystery Knight, she also has 7 races remaining. She didn't really do good at the 5 furlong race, so I'm definitely going to avoid anything lower than 7. So 8 furlongs, perfect. She'll do that. Maybe I can get Ali Babel in that Sprinters Cup. It's a little bit shorter than he would like, but it's a grade 1 I think we should give him a shot at. He's fast as heck, and he has a fast spurt, so if I can get him in the right window in time, we could end up having a good result. Let's do a quick save. I wanted this episode to be like a longer episode. Don't know if I'll set the goal as getting to the end of the year or just try to finish these next 4 races. Maybe I'll do that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I think for the most part we've done relatively well-ish, except for those 3 races I wish I could have back. But other than that, we're doing what we need to do for the most part, and that's what really matters. All right, grade 3 Elm Stakes here. On the dirt, running a mile with Nothing Said. He's the favorite by a while, so we shouldn't really have any opposition in this field. Blinkers On. I love that name. They were really creative with the names here in this game. They kind of got boring after this one. Like the names in this game are much more similar to names that are in real life, right? As far as some of the quirkiness. Like in 2003, 2004, and even 2006, the horses' names are very simple. Like Green Star or Naive Arrow or you know, like Naked Angel, something like that, right? The horses are pretty bare bones as far as their names are in the the later series. But this one, I felt they actually put some time into it. Slow pace. It's fine. Moving to the inside, finally. Don't know if the rail is open. I don't think it is, but we have space. Oh, the gap frees up right there. Let's go. Great run off of turn 3. Furlong and a half left to go. Nothing Said. Still rattling. Still rattling and reeling. Just going to poke ahead through. Now he's going to carry on and get the win. Made it a little bit close there in the end, but wasn't really in doubt. Nothing Said gets it done. So glad I picked these boys up, man. I know I've dropped a race with both of them, but they are consistent and they're winning, and they're still not even at their peak yet. So this is good for us. So this is very good for us. Exactly what we need. All right. I really just want to see what the bigger grade 1s are in this game. I can't wait to actually experience them, for the first time. I feel like I'm in such a weird spot in the game. Like I can't even really get a as much as I've played it, you know, in the over the last 2 years now, a year and a half for sure, I still feel like I haven't completely opened the shell to this game, if that makes any sense. When I say open the shell, I mean I just feel like there's still so much to discover because nobody's really done like a full playthrough of this on YouTube. I would be one of the only ones, with the exception of Genesis. I know she's played this quite a bit. I would say actually it's just me and Genesis that I think I've actually played this game a lot on YouTube. Nobody else has really done it. So, Genesis, if you're watching and listening, hope you're doing well. An open race here with Scabbard Speed. Let's just do our best. But again, I still feel like there's a lot to explore in this game, and I want to see what the bigger grade ones are like. I want to see what type of special races we can get. The titles, you know, I haven't won a single title in this game. There's still a lot to do, so, you know, that's my motivation for playing. To get to the point where we're like where we are at in Gallop Racer 2004. That is still my goal with this game, like it is most of the Gallop Racer games. Dropping Scabbard back because I want to... What are you not happy about? Does she want to be in the front? I'm trying to save you some speed, my girl, so we can have a chance to make it work in the end. Gosh. The movement in this game is so kind of broken, though. Like, I have to constantly tap the left directional button just to avoid hitting a horse when I'm stuck in between them. Because, look, this horse will start to drift out, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't even know if the rail is open, bro. I'm going to take a chance. Maybe it is. Okay, it is open. I feel like Scabbard Speed is going to be so tired. Just not an ideal race at all. The contact didn't help. She wasn't happy on the backstretch. Yeah, she's called it a day. Bad race from beginning to end. I guess I could have kept her out in front. That probably would have satisfied her a bit better, but because she's on the decline and she hasn't peaked, I'm trying to save as much stamina and endurance for her as possible, but apparently that was not the time to do it. So that is our first really, really bad result in a while, unfortunately. She ranks down, whatever. It's kind of out of my control, honestly. Your rival has appeared in the Sprinters Cup. Warrior Ayan. Great. Absolutely great. Ali Babel should be up if we're running the Sprinters Cup now. I don't know if we are, but let's see. Nope. Port Island. That means this is with nothing. No, Mystery Knight. Again, she's the long shot. That's kind of the new thing. What track is this? Forgot to check the actual location. Is this San Diego? I guess I won't know. It's Toronto. All right. Need to remind myself to find San Diego. I forgot that quick. She appears to only do good at that type of track, but I could see why if this track has like an incline or something ridiculous. All right. Got her to the front quickly, which we usually do. I wonder if I should reload saves. I hate doing that, and because this is not on an emulator, it'll probably take a bit of time. But I think that's what we're going to have to do when it comes to breeding, to make sure we get a quality horse, because the RNG in this game is so hit or miss. At least in 2003 and 2004, I feel like they really take the best of both parents to try to give you a decent horse. In this game and in Gallop Racer 3, it really feels like there's so much RNG at hand, like sometimes they're just not giving you anything worthwhile, and you're just like, why would I settle for this? Wow, look at Mystery Knight. We're getting lucky that 2-horse held everybody up back there, and Mystery Knight is going to get on for 4th. I'll take it any day. It's still money. That was not supposed to happen, but we've kind of gotten fortunate with that with Mystery Knight quite a bit. She's still a lot stronger than what the game thinks she's at or where she's at, so I can always take some pride in that. Now it's the Sprinters Cup. Ali Babel. Not the favorite. Good. That actually gives me... That takes the pressure off. Perinia is the favorite. Il Jill is here. Carpolio. Even Fan. Okay, Even Fan's here with terrible odds. Number 3. Utmost Plan. The 12 horse as well is in here. Risque Meal. So some horses I recall from the later game titles. All right. Wow. Man. Big task here. Big task, but we'll do our best. Sprinters Cup. 7 furlongs. Is Ali Babel equipped for this? Not really, but we'll see what he can do. Good start. Hold him back. Just wanted to get a bad start intentionally so I can move him to the inside. The rail is open. If that rail is open, we certainly stand a chance to surprise this field. That's for sure. They've left the door open on the rail. That's going to give us a nice invitation to try to sneak through and take this one. And we are really running fast here. I'm trying to get him up to speed, and it is quite a workout. Yeah, we got to go now. Got to try to catch these horses napping. Great surge here from Ali Babel. He's making a run. Less than a furlong and a half left to go. Ali Babel really pushing here. Trying to go after, I think that's the 10 horse. He's going to settle for 3rd, and that's not a bad effort at all. And we got very lucky that the rail stayed open. I think that would have been a lot harder had we had to navigate through traffic and have a wider turn 3 going into turn 4. But I was able to keep him right there at the rail. Essentially finishes 4 lengths behind Perinia, the favorite. And Risque Meal in second. We beat our rival, though. I don't usually beat the rival, so we get 3rd place and we beat the rival. That's a good thing. I wish that would just give us the horse, but I don't think that's how it works. Yeah. That was a good result, though, in that Sprinters Cup. Very good result. And look at that. We're already up to $30,000, so we've essentially jumped at least $28,000 in this episode. And on that note... Actually, I might keep this going, since we're already here. I think I'll keep this going, just to make sure everything's good, because we're almost at the end of the year, and this is the game that I should probably try to play like that, where we just try to proceed to the end of the year. So that's what I'll do. I'll just take a quick break, and then we will continue back with this episode and try to finish out this year. We are back. Nothing said, Scouted Speed, both ready to go. Nothing said. He is 4 wins in his 5 starts, so he's actually doing well. And we just want to keep on this trajectory, man. He's certainly helping with the plan of trying to get us to the level we want to get to. Saka Derby. Got to try to get him that grade 1 win there. Make sure to keep him out there in front a little bit more. Mystery Night. Before I end up forgetting, San Diego. Let's see if we can get you in a race there. She got 6 wins in her 23 starts. Okay, San Diego, she's not ready for that because what is her health conditioning? Yellow. So she'll be in the blue probably by the 3rd week. Don't want to run her in a grade 3. 6 furlongs is too quick. I'll try the grade 3. Let's see if she really likes the track. Well, we won't have favoritism, but maybe they'll still give her decent odds, which would tell me that that particular track does really work for her. Scouted Speed. She has 14 wins in her 30 starts. The fact that she's still doing this well is actually pretty nice, man. She is well down. Gonna run her in an open again, man. I think that's the best thing to do. We just want to continue to try to just earn money, earn easy placings. Again, running her in a higher class race, is not going to help us out. It's not going to help us win more money, especially if she's not finishing in the top 3. So take the lower value races, but this is just to earn money so we can get to a point where we can have the horses that can run in bigger races regularly and have more money to do more breeding and get more horses. Scouted Speed, decent odds here in this open, as she should have. since she is approaching 6 years old, man. Like I said, I'm going to keep running her until I feel like it's not practical to do so and she stops winning. When I say winning, I really mean, I guess, to the point where she stops earning money. She gets to that point, then yeah, sure, I'll have to retire her because it won't be worth keeping her on the track if we're not actually winning more than what she costs. She costs $150 a month, basically. So as long as she's winning more than that amount every month, I'll keep her. The second she starts earning less than what she costs, that's when I'll retire her. And apparently she feels a lot better being out front. This is, remember the last race with her, I dropped her to the back and she wasn't really a fan of that. Here, she seems to be okay. Much better at the front, even though she can run anywhere with her leg type, as you can see in the bottom left with all the green triangles. But, yeah. Apparently this is where she wants to be, so say less. She stays in the blue, she stays out of the way for the most part, and we can just kind of hold her. Okay, now we'll go. Now we'll go. Come on, Scabbit. Come on, Scabbit. Still trying to roll with Scabbit. Could get her a win here. Oh, look at this surge. Look at this surge from Scabbit, and there you go. She can still win. Our girl can still win and get it done as she does there. Let's go, man. Scabbit can still win. That's what I'm saying. Until she stops giving us good results in the money, I'm not retiring her. So awesome win there for Scabbit Speed. It's just an open, but again, these are races we need to have. They're reliable races. If that's a grade 3, I don't think we're winning it. I got to be honest. I don't. She's too far down from her peak. Opens are the best, and 2,400 still. You get that every month, that will add up. Let's say you win one open race a year for 12 months. You do 2,400 times 2, whatever that is. I know 2,000, or excuse me, times 12. 2,000 times 12, you know, that obviously gets you 24K. So 2,400, if she can win one open a week, that adds up, man, in the course of a year. $24,000 minimum in this game from one horse. $24,000 right now would put us at 57K. You know what I mean? So that is, it adds up. Winning those opens adds up. So that is my piece of advice. If anybody's even getting into this game, maybe for the first time, don't ignore the opens. If you can win one open a month, like I said, with 2,400 being the prize pool for first place, you're looking at over $20,000 basically in points a year just from winning opens with one horse. So don't ignore it. Ali Babel, what to do with you? Prince Cup, are you ready for that? It's a long race. King Cup Autumn, much better. Much, much, much better. Let's try to win that. Get him his first grade 1. All right. He only has 2 more races left this year anyway, so to make sure we make them count. I think we're in the King Cup Autumn now. I think that's the race we're about to do. More rivals appearing. Who? Sea Cow. Sea Biscuit. Is that who that horse is supposed to be? I know it's not, but could you imagine? The Sea Biscuit in this game is actually Sea Cow. That'd be kind of funny. It's like, I don't see the correlation outside of the word sea, but, you know. Well, we're not starting with the grade 1 yet. We're actually doing another grade 3 with Mystery Night, which we haven't done in a while. And she has good... Okay, so this track definitely works for her. San Diego, she likes a lot. I guess I'm going to have to really pay attention to that. When a horse first starts for us, I guess I need to try to make a conscious effort of running them at basically every type of track and see where they get the best odds. I mean, I don't want to just stick to running at a certain track, but I mean, that's what the owners and trainers do in real life. You know, some people that only send their horses to, you know, or have their horses racing in Tampa, horses that race at Saratoga, you know, Belmont Churchill. Like, there are definitely some trainers and horses, some trainers and owners that keep their horses at the same track because that's where they have success. So maybe that's something I really do need to focus on in this game. Obviously, if I want to ensure I can get consistently good results every time I do it. Here we go. Come on, Mystery Knight. You can outlast these horses. Keep pushing. Furlong left to go. Mystery Knight trying her hardest. That horse to the left of us is holding up. If we can get this horse at the wire, 3 is still hanging on. Not going to happen, but second place. Great effort still from Mystery Knight. In a grade 3, mind you, so that's going to be a decent amount of money. That's an open contest we're winning, so she can still hang in grade 3s as long as it's at San Diego. All right. What a finish, but it's no contest there. Tattletale ends up getting the win. Oh, naming a horse Tattletale. Imagine that. Ay, ay, ay. All right. I'm going to make a note of this for Gallop Race for 2001 here. So Mystery Knight, like San Diego. Certainly have a chance. Got to try to get it done. Have to try to get it done, man. All right, great start here in the King Cup Autumn with Ali Babel. A little bit nervous, but I have confidence I put this guy in the right position at the right time. We can make something happen. I want to see if the rail is open. Can't really tell if it is or not. Rail's definitely not open, and this horse is probably not going to move enough for us to make a move. If this horse, if I can get actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Ali Babel up. I'm going to try to overtake this horse. I'm going to try to split these two. And just try to get up there. The rail is open. That's going to give us our best chance to win here. All right. Great move. Moving ever so slightly to the inside. Okay, we got to go. Let's see if Ali Babel can make some magic happen. Down the stretch we come in the King Cup Autumn. Sitting in third. Furlong left to go. Ali Babel reeling in the field. 6 is doing well on the outside. Trying to catch the 3. Not going to catch the 6. Actually, gosh, going to drop out of the money at the last minute. 7th. From what looked like it was going to be 3rd place. Wow. We were not supposed to finish in 7th. I wasn't really running him that hard. He's supposed to be a grade 1 horse. I just, Ali Babel, it's I mean, it's mostly good, but there's been, that's the second not great performance. And I thought I had him in the right position. He didn't have anything left at the end. I keep forgetting, though, with this fast spurt, I really have to be mindful about when I get him going, because that's when he's at his best. He really cannot hang on for a long time. But I was worried that field was going to really beat us if I waited too long. Nothing Said is the favorite here in the Osaka Derby. That's totally not pressure. I don't know what to do with Ali Babel. I feel like I need to win grade 1s with him, but he's still not at his peak yet. Like, do I wait till he's at his peak to put him in grade 1s, or do I still try? It's the second one, and still no wins. Second grade 1 here with Nothing Said. Now, he did finish second in the Osaka, at least, so I know for sure he can finish, but in that race, I also got him going a little bit later. Let's try to get him going sooner today and see if that allows him to hold on. But that really sucks in regards to the last race with Ali Babel. I mean, I thought at least we would still keep third, and we drop all the way out of the money. That is not good. So I don't know what to do with him for grade 1s. It's really tricky to run a horse like him who wants to run further towards the back with a fast spurt, and then you don't want to burn him out. Like it's a mixture of those things, and it's like, because I have to get him up to the front from further back, that's going to use more stamina. So kind of really doesn't help. Nothing Said. Let me. Oh, why are you moving? Hate the way they do that. Now let's see if we can make this work with Nothing Said. He is the favorite. Can we get this done? Or is this the Osaka Derby and that was the Tokyo Derby I was talking about? That was the Tokyo Derby we first ran in. And how ironic. Nothing Said gets it done. He wins the Osaka Derby, our first grade one with the newest of the boys. He can do that, and then Ali Babel, who's technically the stronger horse on turf, ends up finishing in 7th. Gotta say, I'm feeling much more confident with Nothing Said right now. He's making it work on the dirt. 1.5 length winner in his first grade one. Let's go. There he is. Nothing Said. Nothing less. Nothing more. Osaka Derby winner. We'll take it, man. Love it. Love it. We needed that. We lost one grade one, but we doubled back and hit that one. So no points for Ali Babel. What a disappointing performance, honestly. Mystery Night, she gets 1,700 for that second place finish in the grade 3. Congratulations, your jockey techniques have been accepted and you can now order from this shop. Wow, Desert King. That must be like the double S horses for real. We're almost at 40K. We've actually, since buying those 2 horses in this episode, we've already made up more than 33% of what we, almost more than 33% of what we owe, or what we spent. So that's great. That means we're actually moving quite along, and picking these 2 guys up was a good idea. Desert King is A to D. Interesting. So these are all domestics. Now we're moving into regional. So this means even stronger horses. So I will order from this catalog so that way next month we'll see what those horses are looking like. Because they're not going to be in here until next month, which is fine with me. But yeah. Things are looking on the up and up. Ali Babel. You're 100 rated on the turf, bro. Come on. But I guess I really have to be mindful about starting you later. Like, he has less wins than Nothing Said, and he's stronger. He costs more. He costs 20,000 more. But clearly he's a horse I really have to be patient with. I cannot send him too soon. If I do, he's not going to respond well to it. Well, he only has one more race anyway, so the Winter GP is going to have to be it. His last race of the year. See if he can make something happen. Nothing Said moves up to B rank. He is doing fantastic. 5 wins and 6 starts with 1 grade 1. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, he's definitely the better of his stablemate for sure. It's not even close. We'll get him in. I could run him in the Independents. I don't really want to, though. I'll save him for the Tokyo Cup. That'll be his last race of the year as well. So both of the boys will be in grade 1s to close out their years. Skywood Speed's ready to go again. After her first place victory in that Open, bringing her to 15 total victories in her career. And again, I'm going to keep racing her in Open because there's 0 point to put her in anything else. I want easy, reliable money, and Opens are providing that for us. Mystery Night, I'll try to get her in a race in December as well. 9 Furlong Open with the filly. That'll probably close out her season. So, last 4 races actually of this episode coming right up. Sitting 3rd in the Jockey Championship, so still a little bit of a chance there to make some noise. But we need to win out. If we can win out these next 4 races, maybe that could actually get us that jockey title. But I think I wonder if we've already got that before. I can't recall. Anywho's, Skywood Speed's up 9 furlongs in San Francisco. Not great odds. Yeah, I got to pay more attention to the tracks for sure, man. Definitely have to. It's easy to forget, though, in between races, but I'll be more mindful in the next episode. Great start there for Skywood Speed. She likes the front, so I'm going to do my best to try to keep her out front. Okay. Yep. They might as well just give her the Procedure leg type because when I've run her anywhere else, she's never comfortable. never quite as comfortable as she is running basically 2 or 3 lengths off the leaders. So. All right, sitting nice here with Scabbard Speed. Not much going on, slow pace. 1 minute flat, basically. The half. All right, down the stretch we come with Scabbard Speed. Furlong and a half left to go. She's still got a lot of work to do, but we can make this happen. Keep reeling them in, Scabbard. Keep reeling them in. She's got 3rd place on lock, and this is the best she can do. That race is a little bit longer. We catch those horses, but like I said, that was really the best we could do with her in that case. So can't really ask for much more than that, can you? Good effort, though. You weren't supposed to be anywhere near that, near the, the top. So for her to finish 3rd, that's still a good effort. We'll get some money for it, Got to take advantage of those every chance you get. All right. So, Scabbard Speed. Unless I want to get her one more race, I think she'll be done for the year. Guess I could race her one more time. Why not? She still has 5 races. Run her in another open 10 furlong race. So that should definitely do it for her. I've been invited to what? The World Super Jockey Series. Oh, I'm not really in the mood to do that, honestly. I'm just have to wait and give it a shot next year or whenever we get invited again. I'm really not trying to do it at all right now. That's the stone cold truth. We'll get to it eventually. All right, turquoise. I believe this is an open. It is, with Mystery Night, and she's the favorite. So apparently, she likes San Diego and Miami, which tells me this track might also be completely flat, if that's the case. San Diego and Miami. Interesting. All right. Just taking some quick notes. I'll compile it and organize it a bit better. But San Diego and Miami. Let's see if this track does have an incline. I know San Diego doesn't. San Diego is all flat. This track definitely looks like there's an uphill incline. So if there is, then that kind of literally destroys my theory of her only liking flat tracks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But thank goodness we're stuck behind this horse, so nothing will literally happen. I'm used to using the analog sticks to kind of switch angles in other games, but not in this game. Over to the rail here. Oh, no. She almost went. Oh, no, mystery. Oh, I've lost her. So I guess whipping came back to haunt us because nothing was happening. Then I moved her out and she was still trying to go that speed. Like it was almost 3 to 5 seconds removed from me whipping her and she was still in the blue, but then all of a sudden she went crazy. Like the game had a serious delay. Oh, that's annoying. That's a bad way to end her year unless I can get her on one more race. But that stinks. Yeah. I figured since she was still in the blue for darn near 5 seconds that she would be okay, and then she just went crazy. So apparently it was just super, super delayed when I whipped. When we were on the backstretch. That was, of course, accidental, but well, we lose money there, so that is not at all what we want. Maybe I can get her in a race in the last week of December. Try to redeem her. Nothing even suitable for her. So that's how her year is going to end. Running her on the dirt's pointless. Her rating is not good for that, so sour way to end the year for her. But Yeah, I mean, I should have been more mindful of what I was doing. Accidentally whipping her is not ideal, and can't have that be a thing. So it is what it is. We move on to the next. I believe this is an open contest as well. Scabbard Speed, long shot odds. Apparently, she hates Miami. And the annoying thing about that race is I didn't even get a shot to see how Mystery Knight would have responded on that Miami track because the race was already over before we hit the stretch. So that's annoying, but I'm just gonna have to try next year. Ready to start for Scabbard Speed. She gets out well. Most of our horses do. I don't think anybody really gets out inherently slow, except for maybe Nut and Said, but I mean, I think he's the slowest of the bunch, but it's still not even by that big of a margin, so. Yeah, I really wish I remembered who I used to create Scabbard Speed. I know Scabbard for the mare, Broodmare. I can't remember who the stud was. I would have to go back and watch one of my older videos. I need to stop being lazy. Fortunately, in this game, I haven't made a bazillion uploads, like hundreds of episodes, so this should be pretty easy to crawl back into the archive and see where the pedigree started. And I always have to make a mental note and write it down. Okay. Here we go with Scabbard Speed. Let's see if she can make an impression. She is the long shot. She's not supposed to finish anywhere near the top of the group. She's making a heck of an effort, man. This is a 30-1 long shot. That horse is behind us. They're not going to be able to get space, and Scabbard Speed is going to end up holding out and winning an open that we had no business winning as a 31-1 long shot. And in her defense, she literally beat the other horses on merit. It was only the horse behind us that got stuck that she probably would have lost to, but she had all the other horses legitimately beat on merit. So that is actually, to me, a well-earned first-place victory. 115 rider eval, yeah. Don't think I've ever gotten that before. 115? Pretty sure that's the highest rider eval I ever received. That's pretty wild. That's actually pretty wild. Great win there for Scabbard Speed. 2,400. We needed that. Mystery Knight is ready to go again, but that dirt race won't suit her. So last two races of the episode. Great. 2 grade 1s with both of the boys. Rival has appeared. Great. CD1. Cool. And Spring Hoof. 2 rivals. If we beat them, though, I think that obviously gives us something. I'll have to check that afterwards. I think those ribbons are that pop up with the stars on them, I think it has something to do with it, but I'm not entirely sure. Winter GP, it is snowy here for 12.5 furlongs for Ali Babel. Not the long shot. We're supposed to finish 4th. No, 3rd. No, I lied. We were supposed to finish 4th. Silly Hawk's the favorite. We know about him. All of us do. So our work is certainly cut out for us. Let's see how Ali Babel responds. Restart there for Ali Babel. This music is trippy. Wow. Look at the snowy conditions here. This dude is still in the yellow. Like, where do you want to be, my guy? He's a little bit temperamental in the beginning of the race. He doesn't really ever settle down quickly. Takes some... Seems like 3 furlongs every race to really settle into his rhythm. Now, he has a fast growth type. He has a fast spurt, which means I really need to save him till the end to make a move, but I feel like because he wants to run further back, it's just not enough time for us to catch up in grade 1 races. Like, how close do I have to have him? You know? In all honesty, I guess I'm just going to have to run him. Just going to have to run him much closer to the field. Where we don't have to make up such a gap, so to speak, or a deficit. Just trying to keep him from bumping any horses. Don't want to ruin his momentum. Like, look, these horses are going now, so how long do they need me to wait? Now I guess we got to go. 2 furlong mad sprint. This is what I mean. Like, I can't even keep them that any closer to the front. He's making a good effort, but we're never going to win grade 1s with him like this. Like, his leg type is kind of messing me up. I can't run him really any closer. I can try, but again, the thing is, even if I run him closer towards the front, I can't get him going as soon as I get everybody, like, when the rest of the field starts to get going on the whip and the stretch. I can't do the same with him. He will burn out. So I don't know how the heck I'm going to win grade 1s with him. That's really annoying. Maybe I need to turn him into a grade 2 horse. Those will be a little bit easier. Because he just doesn't have the endurance. Like, he's the type of horse that really needs to be closer towards the front. Then we could be winning a lot. As a mid type of horse, that I still have to wait and start, you know, to get his spurt going. Like, he's gassed out by the end. Our rival is the favorite in this Tokyo Cup. We have pretty much the same odds as our horse Alibaba in the last race. Ah, man, that stinks. Cannot win grade 1s with him. Man, at this point I need to realize that and put him in easier races he can actually win. Nothing said, this horse I'm confident with in grade 1s on the dirt. Can't say the same about Alibaba on the turf. Maybe mid next year when he's at his peak, he'll be a little bit better, stronger, more endurance. But I don't know. Do not know. We'll see. Nothing said. Send us out on a good note here. He's running comfortably, so this is definitely our race we can win. We'll look at the rest of the field. All right, we're in good position. Like, if I could run Alibaba like this, we'd be winning grade 1s by now. But this is the problem. I can't run him this close, so I can't benefit off of being up here, you know? Part of me is wondering if I just need to say screw his leg type and just run him as a procedure. We'll see. Down the stretch we come in the Tokyo Cup here with Nothing Said. He's pushing. Our boy's pushing. Furlong to go. There's still some opposition on the outside. That's the one. Nothing Said. He's going to poke ahead in front. And Nothing Said is going to get his second grade 1 victory on the dirt, winning the Tokyo Cup. It's ironic. The other horse, the other Colts, cost $20,000 more, and he can't win a grade 1. Save his life, it seems. And on the other hand, the $20,000 cheaper horse, Nothing Said, is turning into a dirt champion. Seriously, I think if I wonder if the dirt titles, yeah, it has to be in this game, dirt champ. So if I can get 3 or 4 more grade 1s, that should do it for us. That should do it for us. But what a win there for Nothing Said. Let's go. Second grade 1. Not even at his peak yet. Great dirt horse, man. Great dirt horse. Tokyo Cup, we'll take that. And we outworked our rival Spring Hoof. I love that it says outworked. It's a great little achievement there. So, really happy with that, actually. Bummed about Alibaba. And like I said, I clearly just can't put him in grade 1s until maybe he's clearly at his peak. But his leg type makes it difficult to win grade 1s in this game from that far back. Like, he needs to be a stronger horse. Great win, though, for Nothing Said. And let's see what the awards are for this year. So, of course, nothing for us. Silly Hawk gets Horse of the Year and Best Older Colt. The Best Sprinter and Miler went to Perinia, and we lost that horse. And the Best Dirt Horse went to Stock Run Up, who was also the Best Older Filly or Mare. Best 3-year-old Colt goes to Perinia. Best 3-year-old Filly goes to She's a Good. Best 2-year-old Colt, Black Fear. And the Best 2-year-old Filly, Fire Rosie. Jockey Awards, I think we finished 3rd or 4th. 4th. Yeah, Kane, 9 more wins than us. We'll eventually get to that point. I think we won it 1 time in this game. It is a new year. This year's promising horses, sure. Eteros Desire and Final Boots, 3-year-old colts. And then Shag May and Fire Rosie. That's a crazy first name for that horse. Shaggy May. Goon Special and Supreme Glow for the older horses, older boys. Bojangles, 4-year-old colt, Maybe Baby, 5-year-old mare. Still don't know half of those horses because they're only in this game and nothing else. Well, we essentially got almost back up to 50% of what we spent. So I consider that successful. So he's B ranked. I know he doesn't have any titles. Oh, Spring Hoof, that is a title. Okay, so there are special titles and then there are Shooting Star titles. Interesting. So for Shooting Star, we get the Spring Hoof because we beat that horse as a rival. So if I look, like his results will pop up here. He's only lost one race, so he's on a roll. Nothing said. Looking really strong. Yeah, so the title is just this. Interesting. Okay. I can't even click on it, by the way, just to let you guys know, but it's there. So what about for Ali Babel? Do you have anything? You beat a rival, didn't you? No. Thought he did. Apparently not. Mystery Knight, I don't think you have any titles. I'd be shocked if you did. Yeah. Well, at least we have one Shooting Star title there with nothing said. I don't know how that works, but I'm assuming it's good. So yeah, I haven't won a single legitimate title with any horse in this game. So that kind of lets you know how much work we still need to do. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I appreciate you guys for love and support on the channel. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to join our Discord, which should also be linked in the description box if you haven't done so already. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for you guys, but I will see you all later. Have a great day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.